Well done, Danny, the champion of the world. Chapter 22. My father. It was all over now. My father and I stood alone just outside the workshop, and suddenly the old place seemed become very quiet. Well, Danny, my father said, looking at me with those twinkling eyes of his. That's that. It was fun, Dad. I know it was, he said. I really love it, I said. So I did, Danny. He placed one hand on my shoulder and we began to walk slowly towards the caravan. Maybe we should lock the pumps and take a holiday for the rest of the day, he said. You may not open up at all. Why should we, he said. After all, it's Saturday, isn't it? But we always stay open on Saturdays, Dad, and Sundays. Maybe it's time we didn't, he said. We could do something else instead. Something more interesting. I waited, wondering what was coming next. When we reached the caravan, my father climbed the steps and sat down on the little outside platform. He allowed both his legs, the plaster on and the good one, to dangle over the edge. I climbed up and sat down beside him with my feet on the steps of the ladder. It was a fine place to sit, the platform of the caravan. It was such a quiet, comfortable place to sit and talk and do nothing. It pleasant weather. People with houses have a front porch or a terrace instead with big chairs to lounge in. But I wouldn't have traded either of those for our wooden platform. I know a place about 3 miles away. My father was saying, over Colbert's Hill and down the other side, where there is a small wood of large trees. It is a very quiet place, and the stream runs right through it. The stream, I said. The nodded and gave me another of his twinkly looks. It's full of truth, he said. Oh, could we? I cried. Could we go there, Dad? Why not? He said. We could try tickling them the way Doc Spencer told us. Will you teach me? I said. I haven't had much practice with truth, he told me. Pheasants are more in my line, but we could always learn. Can we go? I asked, getting excited all over again. I thought we would just pop into the village first and buy the electric oven, he said. You haven't forgotten about the electric oven, have you? But Dad, I said, that was when we were going to have lots and lots of pheasants to roast. We've still go to the Doc gave us, he said. And with any luck, we'll have lots more of them as the weeks go by. It's time we had an oven anyway. Then we can roast things properly instead of heating up baked beans in a saucepan. We could have roasted pork one day, and then if felt like it, we could have roasted leg of lamb and next time, or even roasted beef. Wouldn't you like that? Yes, I said. Of course, I would. And Dad, would you be able to make your favorite thing of all? What's that? He asked. Toad in the hole, I said. Big golly, he cried. That's the very first thing we'll make in our new oven. Toad in the hole. I will make it in an enormous pan, the same as my old mom with the Yorkshire pudding, very crisp and raised up in the huge bubbly mountains and the sausages nestling in between the mountains. Can we get it today, Dad? Will they deliver in at once? They made Danny. We'll have to see. Couldn't the order it now or the telephone? We must do that, my father said. We must go personally to see Mr. Wheeler, and we must inspect all the different models with great care. All right, I said. Let's go. It was really stand up now about getting an oven and being able to have toad in the hole and roasted pork and stuff like that. I couldn't wait. My father got to his feet, and when we've done that, he said, we'll go off the stream and see if he can find us some big rainbow trout. We could take sandwiches with us for lunch and eat them beside the stream. That will make a good day of it. A few minutes later, the two of us were walking down the well-known road towards the village to buy the oven. My father's iron foot went clink-clink on the hard surface, and overhead some big black thunder clouds were moving slowly down the valley. Dad, I said. Yes, my love, where we have our roasted pheasant supper with our new oven, do you think we could invite Dr. Spencer and Mrs. Spencer to eat with us? Great heavens! My father cried. What a wonderful truth! What a beautiful idea! We'll give a dinner party in their honor. The only thing is, I say, will be enough room in the caravan for 4 people? I think so, he said. Just, but with only 2 chairs. That's no problem, Danny. You and I can sit on boxes. There was a short silence. Then he said, but I'll tell you what we must have, and that a tablecloth. We can serve dinner to Doctor and his wife without a tablecloth. But we don't have a tablecloth, Dad. Don't worry about it, my father said. We can use a sheet from one of the bunks. That's all a tablecloth is short of sheet. What about knives and forks? I asked. How many do you have? Just 2 knives, I said, and 2 forks. And those are all a bit dented. We shall buy more of each, my father said. We shall give our guests the new ones and use the old ones ourselves. Good, I said. Lovely. I reached out and slid my hand into his. He folded his long finger around my first and held it tight, and we walked on towards the village, where soon the two of us would be inspecting all the different ovens with great care and talking to Mr. Wheeler personally about them. And after that, we would walk home again and make up some sandwiches for our lunch. And after that, we would set off with the sandwiches in our pockets, straighting up over Corbell's Hill and down the other side to small wood of large trees, with the stream running through it. And after that, first a big rainbow tooth, and after that there would be something else after that, and after that, yes, and something else again, because what I'm trying to tell you, I have been trying too hard to tell you all along, is simply that my father without the slight doubt was the most marvelous and exciting father any boy ever had.